Hey guys, what's up? Robot Cat back here. Dang light. Anyways, guys. Crap you, light. Yesterday was Halloween. So I have all this candy. Seriously, did. Well, my phone just. Anyways, we're gonna be reacting. This will be the first video that we're reacting to. Would you vote for God? Okay. Well, anyways, let's watch it, guys.
Many of us are willing to give our eternities to a concept of God that was presented to us by the ancient Israelites. Forget about eternity for a moment. Imagine a world in which our lives in the here and now are dictated by a government that acts exactly.
Already, this sounds like they think that they know everything.
Like this God. There is a vote first, of course. Technically, there is a choice, but somehow the election results in a nearly unanimous victory. That is the final election. You cannot have any other administrations before this one. Henceforth, the government is well aware of all your private communications and activity. Federal video cameras are everywhere, even in bedrooms and bathrooms. Not a single moment of your life will go unseen, from conception to death. Simply seeing what you're up to is not enough. The government must know every facet of your mind, so all citizens have a chip implanted in their head at birth.
That sounds really painful. But this is already starting to be pretty interesting.
This chip monitors whether or not you have any illegal thoughts. Due to all this surveillance and thought monitoring going on, at least you're safe from crime, right? Well, not so fast. Surveillance is only used to determine guilt, but neither interventions nor preventative measures are ever taken. You see, as a good person, you don't have much to worry about from the government, but you do have a lot to worry about from people who aren't so good, because they don't have a lot to worry about from the government either. For though cameras and police are everywhere, when you or your loved ones are mugged, raped, or murdered, the police do nothing.
So if someone tries to kill you, police won't do anything. They'll just stand there. The only thing that you can get arrested for is doing something like checking out another girl. Now see, in this world, I would get arrested basically every single day.
To stop the perpetrator even while present, because that would interfere with the criminal's free will. Criminals have to stand before a judge and answer for their crimes, sure, but all they have to do is apologize and sincerely ask for forgiveness, not of you, the victim, but of the judge, and the criminal is then set free. Should you entertain a thought of spite toward the person who killed your loved one, then it is you who will stand before the judge. If you cannot muster adequate shame, then it is you who will be punished. The sick and the poor beg the government for help, but the government's most reliable aid is reserved for the wealthy. During award ceremonies, you can usually spot professional athletes, award-winning actors, and musicians thanking the government for its generous welfare. Meanwhile, children are dying of preventable diseases, starvation, dehydration, and natural disasters without any relief that could be easily supplied by the government's virtually inexhaustible coffers. Coffers which are reserved for the welfare of the privileged few. This might seem unfair.
Let me know, comment below, would you guys want to live in this world or not? I feel like I definitely wouldn't. Because, like, that's just not right. If a guy kills someone, it's literally taking away a life. And he's not gonna get punished for that? Nope. I would punish him myself.
At first, but just realize that the government works
Don't take that wrongly, guys.
in mysterious ways. Trust that the government has a good reason for funding mansions and swimming pools for some, but not food and water for others. It's all part of a classified plan, a greater plan. Above all, you're not allowed to talk bad about the government. Not only is that considered unpatriotic, but it's also illegal, unforgivable, and carries the most severe punishment of all. Isn't that odd? Your fellow citizens would also ostracize you, showing genuine contempt for you because you dared to be critical of your government. It's almost as if they fell in love with the chains that bind them. Fortunately, we live in the real world, where voters and elected officials take proper consideration before making decisions based on what they think God wants. So naturally, people wouldn't tolerate a government that did any of the things mentioned in this video, right? Right?
The Groupon app is amazing. Slow down! With the money I saved, I gotta get a spa day.
I'm Chris Hansen, and this is To Catch a Predator. Tonight's investigation takes us to Los Angeles, perv capital of the world. We've set up a fake online sex chat room with this decoy to lure this man to this house where he thinks he's going to have sex with an underage girl. Now, I don't know about you, but I enjoy watching a full-grown man be reduced to a blubbering puddle of tears under my withering stare and blistering cross-examination.
Come on in. I'm so excited to be with you that I'm going into another room.
Hello. Why don't you have a seat? Tell me what you're doing here?
Yeah, man. I was just about to go have some sex with this teenage girl I met on the internet right quick.
Okay. Well, let's talk about it.
Oh, wait a minute. I get it. You here for the teenage sex too, dog. My bad, baby. You was here first. I'm early.
No. Do you have any idea how old this girl is?
17, baby. 17 and buttery like a biscuit. You know what I'm talking about? Filthy in the mind, too. You know what I'm saying?
So you are openly admitting to your intention to have sex with a minor.
Jack, I don't care if she a minor, a chef, a ventriloquist. Hell, she can weave baskets for a living. I dip my in Easter egg dye. You know what I'm talking about, baby? God, let's go. Me and you.
No.
Both of us, same time.
No.
Let's go.
No. Now, do you realize what you're proposing is illegal?
We, baby. What we are proposing is illegal.
I am not here to have sex with a teenager.
You mean to tell me you got a perfectly fine, fully developed 17-year-old girl who's willing and able, and you not interested, right?
I am not interested, no.
Sure. All right.
Why don't we go to the transcript of your online chat with Tiffany? Tiffany writes, "Hi, I'm Tiffany. I'm 17 years old." Your response, "Guess that means I want to doink you."
Don't stop there, man. Go on. I got a haiku about my in there. It's hilarious. Yo, Oh, read that part where I talk about, yo, we could light this fire between us. Come with me and touch my penis.
Okay. Yeah, I should tell you. I'm just gonna level with you, all right? I'm Chris Hansen of Dateline NBC.
Don't worry, Chris. Your secret's safe with me, baby.
No. I have no secret.
Look at me, man.
No, you look at me.
Look at me.
You look at me.
Chris.
You look at me.
Chris. You chicken out now? You're gonna regret this for the rest of your life.
I'm gonna let you know in on a little secret. This entire conversation is being videotaped.
Good idea, man. I'm gonna want a videotape of this sex party so I can show my boys later. What's up, Ray Ray? Let's go. Where's she in here? Hey, come on, gal.
Have I lost it?
Oh, no. Looks like the male skipper showed up, baby. We gonna have an orgy tonight. Oh, you got handcuffs, baby. That's kinky.
You have the right to remain silent.
Oh, you got the right to remain sexy, baby.
Anything you say.
A joke. 911 is a joke. Finally. Well, it's about time, Turner and Hooch.
Excuse me?
I called y'all an hour ago.
What's the problem, sir?
Get inside and I'll tell you. Okay, thank you for joining me. Here's what happened. I went outside to get a sandwich. I come back, my door's wide open, all my weed is gone.
I'm sorry, did you say all your weed is gone?
Come on, Crockett. Don't tell me you don't know what weed is, man. Pot, reefer, marijuana.
Yes, we know what it is.
All right, well then quit dorking me around here, Tubbs. I'm a man who's been robbed it. All right, they took 3 choice blunt bushes and 8 ounces I harvested last weekend. All right, so go, get on the case, Jake and the fat man, let's go.
Right. You know we're police officers, right?
What? I don't even understand what's happening here. The dudes that stole my weed is getting away, and I'm talking to the cops right here.
All right, sir. Why don't you just tell us what happened?
All right. Thank you, Cagney. All right. Lacey over here trying to jack me around, but I can see that you with it. All right. So last night, I was at the Blue Rose. All right. I shut it down, got real drunk. All right. I decided to drive back to my place for a little after hours party. You know what I'm talking about?
You drove drunk.
Catch up, Starsky. All right? Hutch over here, he got a little pad out. He gonna be writing down cop things. What you doing?
What's your name?
Melvin Dufresne. That's Dufrane. People call me Mellow Mel. At this point, I'm in my car, right? And all of a sudden, I lose control. I do a nose plant into a bus stop, decide to ditch the vehicle, set it on fire, 2 tears in a bucket. You know what I'm talking about, Poncherello. At this point, I make it back to my pad where the party's already happening, right here. And let me tell you, it's a white Christmas. If you know what I'm saying. If you know what I'm saying.
It's cocaine.
Yeah, okay, thank you for joining us, Tonto. Lone Ranger and I, we was having a discussion about a crime that happened. It's nice to see you here. Yes, I was doing cocaine. All right, most I've ever done. And everybody in this piece was talking over one another, right? We watching a bootleg copy of the Anne Boleyn girl, and this one girl, she trying to leave, right? She starts screaming, we wouldn't let her. Instead, we slip her some GHB, right? Put her out on the fire escape. She could be there still, I do not know. At this point, I go out to get my sandwich, which I stole because I ain't got no money. When I come back inside, that's when my weed was stolen. So, there it is, McGruff the crime dog, Scooby Don't. Let's get on the case. Sniff out some perps. What? Why are you not left yet?
Let me just make sure I got this straight. You got drunk and crashed a car.
Set it on fire.
Right. Then you snorted some cocaine.
Most I've ever done.
You held a girl against her will.
Who was screaming.
And you stole a sandwich. Is that about right?
And my weed got taken, man. That's it. Have you not been listening to a single word I've been saying?
Okay, sir.
All right.
Well, what we're gonna do, We're gonna arrest you now because everything you've described is illegal.
What you talking about, man? Oh, no. Don't. Come on, man. This is ridiculous. What? I called you. I called y'all. Oh, all right. Yeah, welcome to Bush's America. Seen it before, been there, done that. All right, well, hold up, Judge Dredd, Rob Schneider's character. Hold on 1 second. What if I had information about a murder?
Well, you know, we could probably knock some of this down if you had information about a murder.
Cuffs, please. Would it hurt or help me if I was the murderer in question?
It would definitely hurt.
Okay, you better just lock me up for that other stuff. Yeah, I am the stupidest man in the world. Am I not?
Hey, yo. In my mind, I'm a fighter. My heart's a lighter. My soul is the fluid. My flow sparks it right up in arthritis. Arthur with arthritis. Carpal tunnel. Marshall with startitis. I'm sick. Quick with it for every lyric. Spit it. There are 6 critics who wait for me to slip with it. So quick, this dynamite stick buried a wick. It's gonna explode any minute. Some lunatic lit it, and it's not Nelly. Do not tell me.
Anyways, guys, that's gonna be it. See you guys. What the heck?